not separate from you. What is the purpose behind spiritual knowledge? Everybody knows I am Brahman. What is the purpose? We are wrapped by so many concepts. Concept of death, birth, hell, heaven, part deed, future deed, destiny, so many concepts. So many religions are there. As a matter of fact, you are not connected with any of these concepts. So out of beingness, there are no any concepts. There is no I, there is no you, he, she, it, nothing is there. There is no man, no woman, nothing is there. No religion, nothing is there. After leaving this body, what remains? Nothing. That means everything came along with nothing and everything dissolved in nothing. In between, you are posing on something. That something is supposed to be dissolved. So which you are identifying yourself because Brahman, Atman, Paramatman, God, Master that you are. It's open fact. Even if you think intellectually, forget about spiritual for the moment. If you think intellectually, what is the value of this body? It's dead body. If there is no presence, what is the value of this body? Number one. Prior to being this, whether you are in a body? No. It's fact. After leaving body can't remain with you. Who is holding this body? Who is talking from this body? Who is listening from this body? Who is analyzing thought from this body? That invisible anonymous presence is called Brahman, that you are. What is says Brahman, Atman, Paramatman, God, Master? It's not separate from you. You may read books. Reading books, listening from various modes, not bad. Try to identify where I stand after reading so many books. What is my position in this world? I see every day I see same word. Every day I see so many persons. Who sees all this? This shares reflection, shares projection. If there is no share within you, how can I see talk about the world? That means the entire world projected out of your invisible presence, which is Brahman, Atman, Paramatman, God, Master. But we're measuring all the time body form. Therefore, we have forgot our identity. So spirituality attention invited to the invisible listener, invisible speaker within you, that you are ultimate truth. You are a final truth. Except the selfless self, there is no God, no Brahman, no Atman, no Paramatman, no Master. That conviction is supposed to be happiest spontaneous, for which you are doing all spirituality. How do I identify myself? Not his body. It is fact, it is not my identity at all. Same time limit. I was a small child grown up by a young man, I was an old man, and some or other willingly, unwillingly, what to do with this body? Who is acting from this body? Who is talking from this body? Who is seeing all this entire body? That question is there. The question will be solved within you. Because you are formless. There is no form. Round to being is not form is there. Nothing. You are just like a special star. After living body, what form remains? Nothing. What religion remains? Nothing. There is no gender. No female, no male, nothing. To come out from all these illusionary concepts, spirituality helps. Now literally we are knowing I am Brahman, Atman, Paramatman, God, Master. These words are there. They are the words. We have created language, created some words. Name are given Atman, Paramatman, Paramatman. So many words. So who is holding this body? That Paramatma, God, does not have any shape. That means your invisible presence is ultimate truth. So there is no death and birth, you are unborn. Because we are measuring ourselves in body form, therefore, oh, I born, I was dead, I'll go to hell or heaven, bad deeds, good deeds, past deeds, past karma, future karma. What karma? Oh, whose karma? No karma is there, no dharma is there. You must have courage to accept the reality, the lacking, to depend upon somebody else. You sign blind, yes. Why? Try to identify yourself. Accept the reality. The reality your ultimate truth, your Brahman, Atman, Paramatma, God, Master. Not to measure in this body form. And for which you have conviction, you have to undergo strictly meditation is the only source. Literally you are doing. After reading so many books, after listening to so many masters. From where I stand after reading so many books, there and there only. To dissolve all illusionary concepts, you have to undergo strictly meditation. Not is meditation, sitting like this, no. But involvement is required. Yes, I want to know myself. You are knowing everybody, but not knowing yourself. You know the world, but not knowing the identifier of the world. That you are. Not to measure yourself in body form. You can hold body, you can act with body, you take use of the body. You just say clothes, external clothes. It's very easy, it's very difficult. And spiritual sciences, without any meditation, you're not able to identify. Dry knowledge will not help you. If you read thousands of books, after so many masters, because you are neglecting your own master, your inner master, and try to find out some Brahman is there, Atman is there, master is there. Master is not separate from you. But body-based knowledge and some restrictions. Directly, indirectly, we are having faith on this dead body. I am not saying to neglect this body. You can use this body. But remain unconcerned with the body. It's open fact that you are not body, you are not body, you are not going to remain body, it's a good body. So for supplying food and water, it is growing. And one day, willingly, unwillingly, you have to leave the body. In that case, to identify, unidentified within you. There are some words I am trying to convince you with words. I am giving the meaning of the words, the language. Without words, I can't express, I can't talk with you. In brief, that the invisible is there with you is the ultimate truth. And to have conviction, you have to undergo meditation. Through meditation, you are hammering yourself. Yes, you are Brahman, you are Brahman, you are Brahman. Now you have to do it. For which you do not have to make any deliberate effort. It is priceless. You must have courage to accept the reality. Yes, I can do it. I haven't told that I am Brahman, I have to see that I am Brahman. And through meditation, you are getting strong courage. So all such will be end. There you are. So nothing to do that, you have to do it. Because you are not doer, there is no deed. There is no doer, there is no deed. Because you are final truth. There is no way. It's a say that Pidaka way. ant way, bird way. There is no way. Your last destiny. It is mentioned in the beginning. Those who are elected, those not having any text, have to go through with some praise and all these things. That way. I'm telling you the final truth. Because you are last destiny, you are last terminal. There is no way at all. But you have to accept it, the reality. When I place reality before you, you have to accept it. But in reality, if you are selfless, there is no Brahman, Atman, Paramatma, God, Master. You are a Master, you are Brahman, you are Paramatma, you are God. How can I call? It's fact. How are you prior to beginningness? Do you know anything about your being prior to beginningness? You didn't ask a question, how you are prior to beginningness? I don't know. That's simple answer. After living this body, how you are, I don't know. Simple answer. I don't know means you are formless. Not in form. Always I am giving some small example. If you are alone in the house, somebody knocked the door, anybody there? Nobody is there. Okay? The person who is saying nobody is there. Similarly, when you say I don't know means you are there, but not in form. Through various sources, through various angles, through various dimensions, you have to convince yourself. It's up to you. Meditation is the foundation. It's a process to impress your selfless. Because we have forgotten our identity. All that we are measuring ourselves in body form, somebody else. And through that identity, we are trying to know ourselves. To do it. Where everything ends, there you are. Brahman, Atman, Paramatma, God, Master, His name is given to your invisible presence. Unidentified presence, anonymous presence. Which cannot be guessed, cannot be inferred. No logic is there, no intellect is there, no mind is there. Mind, ego, interest came afterwards, along with the body. All needs, all requirement came along with the body. Prior to beginning, there is no need, no requirement, nothing was there. Prior to beginning, who knows that what is the God, what is the Brahman, Atman, Paramatma, God, Master? After living body, do you know anything about Brahman, Atman, Paramatma, God, Master? No. It's the ultimate truth, that's the reality. It's everywhere, just like space and sky. Not limited to this body. You must have courage to accept reality. You can hold the body, you can act within the body. Your activity is not restricted. If you are a family member, you take care of your family. If you are a businessman, do your business. Your daily activity is not affected out of the spirituality. Do your job, do your duties. At the same time, you must be untouched with the entire world. Because you are not doing it. As if you are acting in the dream, somebody else. After having a dream, good or bad dream, what's it may be? I am not going to see that dream, what I act in the dream. Future science, it is a long dream. When we are acting as a man or woman. So ego support will dissolve. When I am strong ego, settled ego, I am somebody, I am somebody. Surrender yourself. Accept the reality. Yes, respect. Body is not my identity at all. Body was not my identity, body is not going to be my identity. Now, what is the body? It's the cover, external cover. What is there? Just bones are there, flesh is there, blood is there. For a moment there is no presence. What is the value of this body? The burning or burning. This body is important because of your presence. The presence is called Brahman, Paramatma, God, Matter, that is a very simple thing. Very simple knowledge, no competition. Now up to you to accept or not to accept. This can be identified in convinced through meditation. So only source. In advanced stage, meditation also religion. But in the beginning, you have to undergo meditation. Without which it is not possible. Meditation words are very, there are so many words. Shivam, Brahma, so many words. Through that words, you are hammering yourself. Yes, Lord. Now it is up to you. If you go anywhere in the world, if you see thousands of markers, meaning you are wasting your time. Because everything starts from you, everything ends within you. But you are not accepting the facts. They are. Why to go here and there? After knowing the reality, there should not be any temptation to go anywhere. You know better that I am ultimate truth. God is not right. It is very simple. Why expecting somebody's blessing? Oh, bless me, oh, bless me. Why blessing? Have your own blessing. Somebody asking, put your hand on my head. Why? You can put your own hand on your head. It's fine. Because you are not doing value. How is you neglecting yourself? When insisting, try to identify yourself as the most important. Your presence is invaluable, but not your importance. You got tremendous power. So all the time you are considering somebody is body form. That illusionary concept support to be dissolved. Not only principle behind scripture. So all concepts will dissolve. There is no past karma, no future karma. What karma? What religion? Proud to being have you got any religion? After leaving body, which religion there? It is said, if at all you have to compare just like a special star. There are more than star. Sky is everywhere, your presence is everywhere. So like that you have to convince. Now go on in your port. It is up to you. I have placed before you your reality. To accept not accept of you. So be bold, have courage. Yes, impossible. Things impossible. All the saintly people having the same spirit which you are already having. You are going down the kingdom because they know that they are identical. They are strong within the masters. In the beginning, masters speak first. The bodies are different. Speaker and listener are the same. So, can you have a question? Be free. Yes.
Maharaj, you said that nothing remains after death of this body. But many people have visions of Raman Maharshi or Nisargadatta Maharaj who are dead. So that
They are not dead.
like some
What is dead? What
divine,
is dead?
some divine body must be remaining.
What is divine body? What do you know about yourself? You talk about yourself. This is all bookish knowledge. Divine body is there, Raman Maharshi is there. Lord of beingness, what do you know about you? You are a slave of books and literal knowledge. What they want to convey is most important. After reading so many books, what they want to convey? I repeated told Sri some days. Except your selfless self, there is no God, no Brahman, no Atman, no Paramatman, no Master. Why are you analyzing all the words? Because you are a slave of the words. Language is not ultimate truth. Bookish knowledge will not help you. It is dry knowledge. Prior to being any Maharaj was there? After living body, which Maharaj will remain? Now we are identifying so many Maharaj, so many gods and goddesses. What do you know about the Maharaj and this Master prior to beingness? Nothing. When you came across all this Maharaj, you are neglecting your own Maharaj within you and trying to know with the puja is about human body. I repeat, not to analyze the words. What Raman Maharshi said, Visarata Maharaj, is perfect right. What they want to convey out of that? It's a bad habit that you are analyzing each and every word. Language created by us. For which meditation is required? Literal knowledge will not help you. Vocational will not help you. You have to break circle. You are a victim of your own circle, own concepts. I say everything within you. Reading books, when you're reading any books or appreciating so many masters, what they want to convey out of that? Instead of debating, instead of analyzing the word, try to understand. What is your status in this world? If this body is not a who Maharaj you know, which Maharaj you know? Tomorrow this body disappears. Then, can you remember what Raman Maharshi says? What is the Maharaj says? What to bring this, do you know anything? I am talking some high level. This is your identity. Reading book is not bad. But what they want to convey, that is most important. Yes?
Maharaj, there are 100 many chances of self-delusion and अपने आप को आदमी चीट कर लेता है, तो इसीलिए तो लिविंग मास्टर की जरूरत पड़ती है ना महाराज.
Of course. Living master is of course necessary. But they are not implementing living master in individual master within you. Because you forgot it. The living master is most important, right? I'm saying. All these people are here masters.
Suppose I have read lot of books, lot of words are with me, lot of concepts are, but that will help me. That is why I am here to you.
Yes, I'm telling you, I'm not neglecting that living master is not necessary. Living master is necessary. Because you have forgot identity. I'm also having living master of Maharaj Maharaj. Instead of master of Siddharameshwar Maharaj. Necessary, it's absolutely necessary. Because I forgot identity, therefore I put this of Maharaj. After having conversation, after listening him, the conviction appears spontaneously. What he said, except result is there no God. Why we are respecting the living master? Because of him I am talking all these things. Apparently it appears it is the duality, but it is not duality. That means that's famous story of, I am referring that lion story, no? The cub of lion brought up with the goats, starting considering I am a goat. Everybody will know it. It's a very famous story. Spiritual story. Cub of the lion brought up in goats, starting considering I am a goat. Lion in forest, he says that This cow is from my own caste. Forward identity. He says, you're not goat, you're not sheep, you're lion like me. How can I? So asking that cow of the lion, small lion, come back of the river and see in that water, see me. So all parts which I am having, the same part you are having. Then he wrote, yes, I am lion. He says, stood up. The internal master, external master, living master. I am saying you are like me only.
Yes, Maharaj, it may be the right, but it is our difficulty that we cannot see in ourselves. So we have been with you to see through you, our master.
Of course, therefore I am saying that. Meditation is required because in our lineage we are giving some Nama mantra, initiation. In our lineage we are giving Nama mantra, initiation, through which you can identify the master key.
But something mysterious must be in Nam mantra,
Yes, of course.
which cannot be understood.
That is what Nama mantra is giving some click to identify yourself. Whosoever is master is giving some Nama mantra initiation through which you can identify the master key because you have forgot identity. For example, suppose somebody lost his memories. Then what are you doing? You should this, this. After having convinced, oh yes, son, what I am posing, I am saying that I am not that, I am somebody else. So master is required, living master is required, definitely.
It is absolutely required.
Yes, of course. I am not. But I am trying to know, I am trying to invite attention that through that master, try to know yourself. Initiation is given.
Maharaj, most fear is that self-delusion. Self-delusion,
But
self-delusion.
our illusion will dissolve. When you accept the reality, it all is master say, you do these things, some process. In the beginning, some process you require meditation. Master making you stand on your own feet. Not depend upon me or depend upon anyone. You can stand on your own feet. Now you're feeling yourself handicapped. How can I do it? How can I do it? Master can do it. They are not different between you and me.
Sometimes.
What is that different? What is that different? Only thing that you must have strong faith within you, strong faith within your master. Who is your real master? My master says, I am Brahman, it's accepted. The moment I accept my master says, I am Brahman, all concept dissolves. And this is required to find out the day, life destiny. After reaching this Ranjita Ashram, it is not about a right to it.
Yes.
Till that time, all is required. Now, mantra is required, master is required. So you can read a book, no problem. But don't analyze it. It is habit of the mind. Mind is picking from mental, picking from backside. After reading so many books, what they want to convey? Have you read Gita, Bhagavad Gita? What is Manmana Mad Bhakto Madhyaji Manamasku? You are not bound to read. Just you read in this. Manmana Mad Bhakto Madhyaji Manamasku. Mamaya Shatan Pratijana Priyasu. Try to identify your selflessness. After knowing the selflessness, there is no temptation to go anywhere.
Maharaj, I have read Bhagavad Gita so many times.
Yes.
But I was not able to understand a single sentence until I read and absorb, I am that.
Okay.
After that, still, I don't know it is exact or not, but I have started to understand the Bhagavad Gita.
Correct?
First thing, first clock, Arjun जो बोलता है, is saying that these people and this king were not before and will not be before.
Same thing I was saying.
That was not understood by me.
Prior to being there is no one.
So it is.
There is no I, there is no you, he, she, nothing. After living this body, what remains? Nothing.
So it is a beauty of artheit or this knowledge that Bhagavad Gita can be understood through this.
And therefore meditation also. And for which I say that much is required. Living much is required. Because we have forgot identity. We are missing ourselves. और हम लोगों की स्टेज नासिक अब कितने दिन नासिक में हैं?
कोई प्री प्लान नहीं है.
आप कहाँ रहते हैं अभी?
मैं अभी तो यहाँ ही आया हूँ.
अच्छा, मैं भी यहाँ ही क्योंकि अभी जो रहने नासिक में रहने वाले हैं क्या? एक दो दिन चार दिन आते हैं.
मैं सोचता हूँ कि 3 दिन तो रहूँगा.
पहचान वाला कोई है चौथे में रहेंगे?
मैं पहचान वाला तो है लेकिन कहीं जाना नहीं है मुझे. यहाँ ही
यहाँ जगह रहने के लिए
वो मैं मैनेज कर लूँगा. मस्त, डोंट वरी. जगह को कितनी है? 6x3 की जगह चाहिए तो कहीं भी पड़े रहेंगे.
आप क्या बोल रहे हैं?
I'll be leaving on Tuesday.
Okay.
Coming Tuesday.
Coming. Now आप alone है ना?
नहीं, मेरे रूम में 3 कॉट है, तो एक कॉट में मैं हूँ. बर्टली मतलब दिन के वक्त उस कॉट में रहता है लेकिन रात में टेंट में रहता है.
Okay.
और एक कॉट में अभी ये दिस जेंटलमैन का.
So it no issue में रहने का.
Okay. क्योंकि मैं क्यों बोलता 2-3 दिन रहने के लिए? Why I'm trying to tell wait for some 3-4 days? Because you listen to me. If you permit, we'll go for some initiation.
I have come with full preparation. Possible to surrender myself to you.
Yes. So my purpose behind that is listen to me. If you tell me, yes, you can do it, you can meditate it. Because this is a process. It's a process. Because without undergoing this process, you are not able to identify. Literal knowledge about abnormal market is not sufficient. After having conviction, there should not be any temptation to go anywhere. My insistence is that you have to stand on your own feet, not to depend upon anybody else. Because you are final truth, your last destiny. You can do it, you got a lot of courage, a lot of tremendous power. You are unaware of your power. So, if
नो प्रॉब्लम.
सब कुछ है.
सर मैं तो इधर भी सोना है तो सो जाऊंगा. कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है मेरे लिए. नो इश्यू. आई एम
क्योंकि
comfortable.
My purpose behind that is to stay here somewhere to proceed. After listening, we'll have some conclusion out of it.
I will stay. I will stay because I don't any pre-planned any.
And then I will give some initiation. If you
That I require.
if you need it, it's not compulsory.
No, I need it. I need it badly.
Because I'm delivering lecture to everybody, it is not compulsory to accept me as a master to take initiation. But I'm placing before you the ultimate truth. It is not compulsory. So therefore I wish you to listen to me for 1 or 2 days or 3 days. And then after having completed, if you are interested to have a nama mantra or initiation, I will give it.
Maharaj, I've seen your videos and I'm already convinced that I need you badly.
So tomorrow we'll
Okay.
give
Whenever you
initiation in
please.
the morning at this time.
Whenever you please.
So you prepare yourself because
मुझे क्या प्रिपरेशन कोई करनी?
कुछ करने का नहीं. There is nothing to do.
Okay.
I'm not accepting single penny from anybody else. No garland, No gift, nothing is there. Your devotion is most important for me. When I went to US, I have not accepted anything from anybody. There are 3 days lectures in the hall. No donation, nothing is there. My purpose behind it, one should enlighten, one should realize. That is my purpose, that is my assets. What to accept? What to do with the money? Nothing. No value, nothing is there. It's free of charge. Knowledge is free of charge.
Because it is from the self-less trust.
The discipline of our lineage, not to accept anything, not to demand anything from the disciples.
सर ये जो संप्रदाय की परंपरा में है कि कोई कुछ लेना नहीं है.
नहीं लेना. इधर क्या होता है, खाली हमारा ट्रस्ट है.
Okay.
Those are staying here, they're giving spontaneous donation, your trust for maintaining of this.
हाँ, या मेंटेन करने के लिए भी नीड.
There is no specific charges you are not taking. I am not a person. So this trust is there, the daily routine for maintenance of this famous now this thing. Those are willingly giving, they accept. So trust is accept, not me. Those not giving, that is not insisted. You give something because it's a free of charge. But my intention that you will convince. You should enlighten. Try to identify yourself. That is my essence. That is my say purpose. There is nothing in there. If you realize, let others realize. I want to see you happy, peaceful. If you are happy, make others happy. If you are peaceful, make others peaceful. There is no hard and fast rule. If you enlighten, make others enlightened. Without any expectation. Nowadays, spirituality become business.
Of course.
Unfortunately, what a charge.
But Maharaj, it is a business, but there are bad intention, bad results.
Forget about it. Not to criticize that thing happens in the world. There are so many things in the world. What do we want as of today? Who am I? If I am not body, who am I? That is the most important question. After knowing the reality, who am I? Everything is dissolved. The word, who am I, pinching all the time. Who am I? The question itself is the answer. We are Brahman, Atman, Paramatman, God, Master. The spontaneous conviction in it. And for which, again I am repeating that, you have to undergo the process of meditation, the beginning stage. Inward meditation. Through meditation, you are hammering all the time yourself. Yes. There are so many words. What is the conclusion of the spirit? That is most important. I read so many books, I listen to so many masters. What is the conclusion behind that? What I have to achieve? What is the purpose behind that? I want to identify myself. I know the body is not my identity at all. I am the world of the body. The invisible presence within the body for Brahman. For which there is no death and birth. No destiny, nothing in there. No past karma, no future karma. Okay. You have any question? Please stay here for some time. You devotee, and we'll talk about it. Initiation. If you prepare yourself, yes, to take the initiation, then only. It's not compulsory. I'm initiating to stay here because listen to me, unless you listen from me. You're not coming to the conclusion whether should I accept it, initiation or not.
Actually, what I understand to have a living master is to have a real controller upon yourself. That is what is required. And that can save you from the all illusions.
So after having realization, everything will be open for you. All the reality will flow from you. You have to please your inner master. The master key is given to how to please your inner master. Through various words, I am trying to invite attention of the listener that everything within you. Nothing special, nothing separate from you. Knowledge is not separate from you. Knowledge means just to identify yourself. Real sense is very simple. We are identifying ourselves body form, full body form. That is very simple. It is not your fault. Since childhood till today, so many concepts impress upon us. You are boy, you are man, you are woman, this thing, that thing. So many thousands of concepts impress upon us. Under the influence of all these concepts, we are trying to live our lives. Because we are unaware of the reality. It's not your fault. But after knowing the reality, after also reading so many books, after appreciating so many masters, you think, what is that? Who am I? And that reality will come from you. A self-dialogue will be there. So, last devotion, there are 9 devotions. Atma Nivedana. Your inner master will start talking with you. For which meditation? Nothing is impossible. Not to torture your body, not to go anywhere, not to wear any garment, something garlands or something mala. Why mala is required? Some accounting bit, why? They're playing with bits, wearing some saffron colors, long beard or something. Why? Or to decorate your body. How to be made? Have you decorated your body? It's a concept. Sadhu with some long beard and long hair. This is not a sign of sadhu. I'm not criticizing. Not to torture your body. It's very easy. Look at you. Try to identify yourself. Be bold, have some courage to accept the reality that which you are. Spiritual courage is yes. I've been told that I am Brahman. I know that. Not to become slave of spiritual words. Live practically. Okay? You can stay with me. If you want some, if the Gopal is there to guide you regarding food and everything. One lady is providing some tiffin box, charging some 50 rupees. Don't worry about it. Since you came here, I will see that all worries will be dissolved.
Gopal, that book, sir, please.
Oh, he also wants the book.
Two copy.
Two
Two
copies
copies.
of self
Yeah.
and masterpiece there is.
Yes.
So two copies of masterpieces. What about you?
No.
Self-self self.
Which? How many want?
Self-self you want?
Or copy of
Self-self. So 2, 3, 4.
4. And what about Master of Self-Realization?
We will see. So 3.
Later, we will see.
Bring along with it.
How many copies you want for Master of Self-Realization?
One.
1. And somebody else?
Self-self 2 copies, no?
Yeah.
Self
4 copies of self-self.
2, 3 and 1, 4.
Yes.
You got
Yeah.
This is because I'm reading and somebody will say that give me, I can give that copy. So I purchased in advance.
my purpose behind it should be realized year and year old. You go from here, you'll be enlightened. That is my sense. That is my happiness. That is my peacefulness.
Maharaj, we can bow down by physically, no? This is how, physically. But what is it that man can bow?
Go down to yourself and self. As a respect your body now. Okay.
Because this is the visible, no? But it's something that is invisible.
Spontaneous. Don't think about it. Whom to go down or not to go down.
But mind is there.
Okay. Respect. Meantime, I'm giving some stories that all day one boy is begging on the street. One boy is begging on the street. And he came across with this boy. He said, why are you begging? Your parents left a lot of money for you. He said, oh, uncle, you're making fun of me. No, I know you. I know your parents. Then you're taking him to bank or somebody and showing it, this is your face. Crores of dollars left for you. After knowing that, second, whether he begging? After knowing I am not a beggar, I am a millionaire, you will not beg next day. Correct? Similarly, while begging for blessing, oh God bless me, oh God bless me, do something. The middleman like me, he said, why are you begging for blessing? You are a master of your own. After begging, he was a millionaire, but he was not unaware of that. When you are begging for blessing, at that time your goddesses was with you, but you are unaware of that goddesses. The middleman says, why you are begging? You are yourself Brahma. And because of that, respect that middleman, Guru. Because of Guru, Kabira, you know Kabira? Saint Kabira.
Yeah.
He said, if Guru and God, Master God appears before me, I'll go down to my Master because he introduced that God. If Master and God appear before me, I will go down to my Master because of him I know the God. So Master is required in the initial stage. It's really interesting. All miracles will start from you. Except the whole I'm all the way searching. The search itself ultimate truth.
So, 2 copies here. Okay.
Costing 500
As
rupees.
well. Here.
It's costing 500 rupees.
Maharaj.
I got no change. So no problem. Okay, okay, no problem.
500.
Fine. You think?
You give it to him. आप ले लीजिए 500.
So any question for you?
I had many questions, but it's something interesting, like a message from you, and I am focusing on this.
Okay. What you recorded, you go through with it. I think almost all questions will be solved. The question itself is ultimate truth. But focusing that invisible questioner within you. Stop measuring yourself in body. It's open fact. Even if you think intellect, the body is not identity at all. Yes?
If I'm reciting, I am Brahman, and I have always a problem that automatically I feel myself as the body that goes together because the word I is in this little phrase there. Can you recommend me something to avoid that?
Therefore, you are going to give some initiation tomorrow, day after tomorrow. Particular word is there. Nama, we call Nama Mantra initiation. So tomorrow we'll have some, say, Nama Mantra days. Instead of this discussion, we'll give some initiation to you people if you are interested. And then you decide accordingly. I will ask you how, I'll advise you how to see the process. How to meditate it. I'll give some guidelines tomorrow. Prepare yourself. Tomorrow at about 11:30 onwards we'll start giving initiation. If at all you are interested. Okay. There is no hard and fast rule for it, but I am insisting that you should follow it seriously. After giving initiation, you have to follow it. In the beginning, I am telling you, in the beginning, you may have some disturbance because it's called spiritually called cleaning process. But afterwards, there will be exceptional peacefulness in there, miraculous peacefulness in there. Because while dissolving all these concepts, some disturbance may appear. Everybody has different experiences. But you stick up with this, no. After having full concentration, full involvement, slowly, silent and permanently, all concepts will be dissolved. I'm giving 100% guarantee. Nothing will possible. You should come forward with it. The Ramesharma says, put your step forward and lift your another step. Put your one step forward and take your another step. So similarly, after giving initiation, you stick up, yes. But it's sincerely, I think. And you see the effect within you. The miraculous change will take within you. Notice how you remain untouched with the world. Though you are doing your all duties, you remain unconcerned with the world. Except in happiness individually, without any material thoughts. Generally, there are three ways of happiness, material causes: publicity, money, and sex. Because body knowledge is not tolerable. Without any material cause, you will get happiness. But your initiation required, your involvement is required, your devotion is required. Except nothing is required. No money, no garden, no nothing, no prasad, nothing. I wanted to see you should stand on your own feet. Super is nothing a handicap, no handicap. You should be independent. Superior is dependent. Oh, somebody should be, oh, what bless me, oh, what bless me. It's not egoistic thought. Apparently, I think it is egoistic thought. It is not egoistic thought. Because Brahman, Atman, Paramatma, God, Master is not separate from you. This language, you, I, she, this is language. Because they are using this language, I can't talk. I'm inviting attention of the invisible listener within you all the time, not in the body. So be brave and courageous. Okay? So tomorrow, 11:30 we start. If you are interested at all. So.